following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I hopefully conveniently arrive around the same time.
Look at that. You probably do. These two aren't going there, though.
No.
Xander, good news.
Oh, yes.
I know of the opera house that we must go to.
Opera house?
Oh, I'm not sure if I told you. The meeting with the Vidoans. It went not well.
Yeah. Sorry, yep.
But we got some information on a Black Rose meeting happening tonight. A big one.
Oh, okay. So what do we need to do? Right, we'll get upstairs and talk.
We'll collect our gear, but we must infiltrate.
Collect the newspapers off the desk.
Okay.
Just... Morning. I'm always polite for the receptionist. Robot, I know.
Good morning, sir.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
I'm sorry. What's getting worse?
No, sorry. Just talking out loud.
Of course. Enjoy your day.
That cannot be very effective at fooling anyone who comes inside.
It's actually really amazing, but it's the funny part.
So yes, we have a location, and Svetlana has acquired some help. She did not say who.
Probably Russian secret agents.
She might have asked Svetlana to join again.
I do hope so.
Svetlana's not really a sneak operative. She's
I don't know.
Doran operative.
But yes, it sounds like we have to infiltrate this meeting. It shouldn't be too difficult. But the Vidoans, or at least Legba and Papa Doc, would not like it to be known they helped us.
Why would we tell them?
I just thought I'd let you know.
Soviets in the group? And Sovieting is a term related to her somehow.
They very specifically told Soviet not to say it. I don't know why they did that.
I'll have to change my games out.
Pang of nostalgia, remembering the uncertainty that came every time you reached for your game case. You haven't had to do that for a while. She's gone away and she's gonna die.
She's gonna come back pregnant.
He says that out loud.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Why would she come back from the meeting with Papa Doc pregnant?
What? Who?
I thought that's what you were talking about. It's what we were just talking about.
Oh, no.
Well, here's Papa, though.
You haven't been eating the brownie in my room, have you?
Why would I go into your room?
Yeah, of course I kept it. No, just checking. I mean, if you want to, you can have it.
What you do is you put it in the synthesizer and go, can you make a copy of this?
No, it can't.
Currently we are set to meet at a bus stop not far from the location. We obviously could not meet here.
Yeah. Sorry,
You seem distracted.
I'm slightly. I got a letter from River today.
Oh, a good letter or a bad one?
A letter.
He looks deeply troubled. Maybe you should counsel him. Find out more about it. You want to help, after all, right?
Is there something you wish to talk about? I am always here, and the spirits.
She's all right, but she's thinking about coming out with her arm.
Is she black? Her arm is. Maybe Krill metal is kind of black with that pearlescent shine to it.
What do you mean, coming out with her arm?
Well, at the moment she hides it. She can make it look like a human arm, but
mostly.
I think she's going to not. I'm just concerned what would happen. I mean, she's worried about me being taken away, and
Well, I understand. Your government would likely be very interested and wish to know how she got it.
yeah, and how she gets it to work.
Can't wait for you to find out how she's been doing that this whole time.
Orphan souls.
No, worse.
No.
She sacrifices Native American children every day.
Must be hard
That's
to
not
find
worse
in
than
China.
themselves.
Damn! Damn! True tea sipping Ken. Holy shit! That's Gucci swag, fam. Got lip dab going on. I take it you haven't got to the part where I'm fairly sure Johnny Silverhand dabs at me. I'm not sure. I might have seen it wrong, but it looked like a dab.
No, bad enough that I was holding a guy and somehow his neck rotated around.
Oh,
That could be an orc. You don't know.
It wasn't. It wasn't an orc.
I'd get that org.
I'd get it just to do things to people with it.
Yeah.
Be in a crowd, just go like.
Just for exorcist-related things.
Yeah, like if you were grabbed from behind, if
Yeah.
you did that, then they'd probably just go, and let go of you.
This is a difficult problem, especially that she is not here to talk to about it.
I like that that's just one takeaway from a 3-page letter.
There's more. Yeah, but she's coming back with Thomas during the tournament. She's going to be. They're going to be here for the tournament.
Well, you could talk to her then.
I hope so. We need to clear a few other things too.
I'm not sure if it would be the right move, but if she does reveal it and she is taken, we can always take her back.
To the Patriots.
Yeah, but then she'd have to hide. Maybe I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's
There is not much we can do about it now. It is all sand under the dunes.
but
I don't really think that translation works.
so
No, I just made it up.
Sand generally blows over top of dunes, but
It is also under dunes.
I'm aware of her precognition powers, aren't I?
I believe that did get finally
did get-
divulged to you.
Yeah. So
It's not precognition,
No, it's
she's had
pre-
a probability.
probability vision. So she's been. Yeah. Do you know what River's ability is? She has an ability.
Beyond the robot, or the metal arm,
She knew she had to use the metal arm. Knew the metal arm was the only way to save us.
how did she know that?
Probability.
Probably what?
She saw the eventuality that she needed the arm to succeed. It was the only way to succeed.
She is gifted with the visions of prophecy as well.
Yes and no. It's hard. We haven't really talked about it much because it's sort of. She keeps it quite personal, but she did say that she's been having a few dreams about all of us being taken away by different people, different entities, different corporations.
You must always pay close attention to these, but they are often misleading.
Well, she's not wrong. If the government or any corporation found out what I could do, I'd be a very much sought after commodity. Because I'm not just like you've seen what I can do, but imagine if they could use me inside the computers, just the whole time.
Ah, I see. It would be a powerful weapon.
Especially against living targets.
Or if they wanted to use me in missions, they could essentially you could develop a video game that they would tailor to whatever mission they want.
Using games to train child soldiers for their proxy wars.
And that would make me a perfect soldier.
One would say universal. A perfect universal.
One of those joints. But again, it's a possibility. It's always a possibility for all of us.
I'm sure there is much they could do with our abilities. Forcefully or not.
That's why I'm trying to be so careful around Miranda.
Must be difficult with her abilities.
She knows I've got latent mutant abilities. Well, okay. She knows that the whole family had mutant, but she believes that they haven't manifested. That the only one that has manifested now is Brooks. And that was brought on by obviously the alien or something. I don't know what the story they concocted for that, but that means they look more at both me and River, and then I'm afraid that if then River does show her hand,
then you will be under
Literally
further
show her
scrutiny as
hand.
well.
then it won't be just those two may be. It'd be no, actually those two are. Longest elevator ride ever.
Can't believe this shit. Talking about they're gonna come or take my sister away. If you're that afraid of it, go after them. You burn them down, right? Fucking no one's got a spine anymore. That's a problem. So you feeling better now, Skinwalker's had sage talk?
No. But I'll do
Just
it.
confirms all his fears even more.
It does. Talking it out is actually worse.
Maybe I should bring the Elder here. He's much better at this.
You're basically like, my sister's had these dark premonitions, I'm worried. And he's like, you should be worried, they probably do.
Oh man, shit's about to get cray-cray.
If I was you, I'd be fucking shitting myself.
If I get these kind of visions, I'd just leave fucking town. Like right now. Plenty of planet out there. Maybe I could get a nice Hogan in the madness swamps.
Space Hogan.
But then, I mean, the letter wasn't all bad. I mean, she did make a jest about how she's going to be vetting all my next girlfriends. I thought that was funny.
Sure, so she is
Meanwhile-
still herself.
Sounds like my brother is not understanding I'm right. Thomas, put your pants on, we're going.
I'll go better without the pants on.
I only wear pants that weigh 800 pounds and fall through the floor. Made of solid ambigium.
I do not know about her vision specifically, but of mine, they are often shown to me because we can do something to change it.
But that's... I mean, a lot of the things she has done has changed. I mean, as I said, the arm was one definite one, and
Then all we have to do is change the outcome.
yes, but I hate paradoxes and time things. It's just so confusing because you change one thing and all it will do or may do is spawn another thing, and then you try and stop that. And what if what you're doing is actually causing the paradox to initiate in the first place?
I find the easiest way to think about it is that acting with the knowledge of an outcome is already enough to change the outcome. Anything you do would surely change it. And if not, well, shit. Have another joint. If you think too hard on these things, you will go mad.
Been there, done that.
So you're saying shit will get on the pot?
Alright, yep. I'll get my game sorted and we can what time are we meeting her?
Oh, They were meeting at 5 o'clock, so they are likely already on their way to the stop.
Why?
That would have been after 5 because that's when she finished.
Oh, right,
So
a little after 5.
But
So they were meeting at her apartment.
so we're going out in daylight again.
Well, yes. I was thinking at the very least we could go by in the truck and pick them up swiftly. We can plan from there.
But what if a friend doesn't?
We do have the concern of who this friend is, if it is not the Red Devil.
Right, I'll get my stuff and.
What if it's other chief break every...
So
Soviet's really that wicked.
he was their sidekick all along.
Her sidekick. No, that's not how that works.
Sidekick to the assistant to the animal power.
I will get my gear as well.
Right. Having taken all of your equipment and possessions that are relevant to missioning,
And leaving Fluffles behind.
Fluffle's eyes become 3 times bigger.
I am sorry, my friend,
Its
but
its lower jaw trembles.
so I almost have to make a roll if you keep doing this.
Yep.
It would be willpower.
Yep. I'm just gonna make up a number in my head. There it is.
14.
It's not enough. You need one more.
Come with me then, pal.
Thank you.
Just try not to get into any trouble.
It nose twitches at you. Then it spins its ears around so they twist up, and then they untwist and just fall.
That is a new one.
Aww.
Are we more
Like when
concerned?
it was unraveling, it just like lifted off the ground a bit.
Hey, you're almost learning to fly.
Nose twitch, big eyes.
Come, surely Xander is ready by now.
Meanwhile, in the Xanderdrome. Oh, this is not my mouse pad. A cool Overwatch mouse pad that I don't play.
Oh,
no, sorry, it's Borderlands.
So I'll grab, change my games out.
Okay.
And
Get, Man of River, River Crossing, Oregon River.
why do I have all
The
these river
rivers.
games? Little River Band.
Knights of the Old River. And
Evil
Construction River.
Was it River Genius?
Genius is redundant.
So coming out of my room, I don't see anyone.
No?
No.
You're good. Well, who are you hoping?
Oh, if Ultra was up in the rooms, but
No, because then you might convince her to help easily solve the
no,
something. And I'm not going to do
I
that.
will not, because she's got her own things to do.
Yeah.
We need space.
If we took her to help us on
You
one
have
thing,
a
she
whole
wouldn't be able to stop a
building.
different thing.
Also, how well would infiltration go with her?
Distraction. Hey, boys.
That's what Soviet for.
Hey, boys! Hey!
They're smaller. They are. They're less good.
They're also Russian.
I mean, that makes them better, right? Somehow. Smash that with Svetlana.
Right, I'll head down to the garage.
Okay, it's empty.
Actually,
Your cars are out for maintenance for some reason. Only the truck is there.
yeah. Before I go down there, I'll go into the arborum and see how our friend's doing.
Oh. Good day. Sorry. Something I ate is noisome in my inside. This government food, no, it's not so good. I think it's possessed of a fiery demon.
Yeah, I understand. Go upstairs and go to bed. Best medicine is to sleep it off.
Oh,
Perhaps that is wise.
Yeah. All right. We'll do this mission without you,
Oh dear, oh no.
and I'll head down to the garage now.
Sorry, what?
I'm just imagining this thing where for some reason, because they've got stomach problems and gas and stuff, that they fart punch noises.
Pow!
Some ninjas shit caltrops. Little Brendan beards on them. I don't know why. Hide the caltrop. Like, don't worry, we can run across that field. There's just beards.
Nothing to be suspicious about here.
So I'll sit and wait in the truck. In the passenger side, because I can't drive.
Chief, break everything. Rumbles on down. Breaking everything in the way. Your building's a wreck. Repair time 3 weeks.
Well, shall we be off then? Does truck things.
Ejector seat firing.
No, not that one.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Why do we even have that? No,
Electric shock therapy beginning.
there's no one in the back. It's fine.
Front seats first.
Oh, no. Why does it do that?
Why? Stop hitting buttons!
Emergency chopstick deployment engaged.
Ah!
Blue vacuum engaged.
Anyway, I start the truck. And
Spike walls closing.
This truck has a lot of features.
None of this is happening.
Of course.
You truck around.
Yeah.
You pass out into the city. The buildings hiding the setting sun make shadows and brightness wash across you as you drive. The 2-layer tinted window keeping most of it out of your eyes. The evening traffic is intense as people try to desperately get home from work. Occasional crime is happening on the streets.
Occasional crime.
You head down to the Gap. This once very fine area. It's below Stonebridge, bordering Barrackstone. South of the Reagan Memorial. It's here on the map. It's this region. This once very nice area, once populated by the homes and clubs and businesses of the elite, now fallen into ruinous disrepair and rent control. Wrecks, shabby buildings stand cheek and jowl with the architecture of a bygone age, a classier age. Even though the place wasn't around in the 20s, you'd always think it was, maybe because people built it that way and nostalgia when they built it. That one building that has an old propeller-driven combat fighter still smashed into it where it crashed from the airstrip, and no one ever really repaired it or anything, just wedged there in the building for all time. Eventually you see a bus stop with a superheroine and another woman with ridiculous clothing.
Do I
We've seen the intro.
realise it's Camille?
Yeah.
Ah, it's Camille.
Do we keep driving or do we stop?
Meanwhile, Camille's like, that's got to be your truck. Look at it, American ostentation, very obvious and standouty. Heaven forbid it just looked like a van or something that would blend in.
You stole it from sex slavers.
Well, at least it might be useful to you then.
Oh, God!
What?
Criminal restraints, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's got all that kind of stuff.
Well, what else would
Even
I do?
electricity.
Interesting. They don't seem to be stopping.
Just pull over.
You can't stop there, it's a bus stop.
Really?
Pulls forward a little bit
Municipal
more.
services must come above everything else.
The buses have long finished for the day.
No, they haven't. It's Friday, they'll be operating till 9. And then one very late at 11.
Can we open the back door from in the cab?
No.
But they can open the back door with their
I'll
hands.
go around and open the back door.
She'll go around to the passenger side and go clang, clang.
Out.
That's you told.
He's not getting out. Come here, no!
Climb out the door, take it off, hand it back to her.
Get some passenger seat.
There you are, Tate.
You're new.
I am.
You're from the game night.
You're
Logical
Filipino.
deduction. You're Native American. You can change your face. You're probably, let's see. What's your superhero name going to be? Tomahawk Man?
Oh,
Oh, well. Can't get everything right.
should be a tomahawk. I don't even have a tomahawk.
That's why it's
Tomahawk Chum!
You are the Tomahawk. You're Tom A. Hawk.
Tom A.
Ah, that would have been my Native American
A.
hero.
Hawk.
Tom A. Hawk. And I'm like Tomahawk Man. Like Simon.
But with tomahawks.
It would have been a very joke. It was mine. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Yeah, you're Tomahawk Man, and your only rule is you never use tomahawks.
Yeah.
It would be too obvious.
But everything has a tomahawk embossed on it. The
tomahawk
arrowheads.
is in
Could be
here.
worse. Could be Puma Man and have all the powers of not a Puma.
Yeah.
Invisibility, flying. You know, the things that a Puma doesn't do.
Hey, but at least you get a kicking theme tune. Puma Man, he flies like a moron. Guarantee you haven't seen that.
Nope.
And you should.
No.
It's got Donald Pleasance.
So I'll climb in the back and I'll turn the intercom between us on.
Right. So what is your idiot's plan?
Get him.
Thank God you brought me.
It is not. It's
I'm sorry, I've been very rude. Camouflage. SAS.
Skinwalker.
Oh.
And I'm not a
Do you mind
villain.
if I just call you Lumpy?
Everyone else does.
It's a good name. I wish my name was
we
Lumpy.
need to infiltrate the meeting somehow and find out what's going on.
First of all, we'll need to see the building, and then we can decide how you're going to sneak in. You do plan on sneaking, right?
That was the plan. Many different street gangs will be present.
How many?
There-
2, 3, 4?
At least that many. Maybe smaller ones we are not aware of will be there as well. But we have a lot of disguise options.
So much technology.
We should be able to go to a thrift shop and just buy some clothes with a green or red or blue shirt.
Yes, I can change my form. So I can assume any of the gang member colors and clothing.
I'm
gonna be red.
specialize in covert intrusion. Not being seen at all is preferable to being in a disguise when seen.
Of course.
We'll see how possible it is. So you're heading to the address of the Parthenon.
They pull up into an alley a block away, sort of dealio.
Okay. You get out a block away. Gets out the passenger side. Comes around, opens the door. Come on.
Get out.
Is that a new uniform, the gamer?
It is.
Like, grab a little triangle of it. Impressive.
It's only made with the finest. Please. Don't.
That was me.
Interesting. Very interesting. And does it change with you, or do you have to take it off?
It's like you've seen me the same way as every other time.
That works the same as the old one, then.
Whatever's on me gets changed.
Interesting. If you ever get sick of America.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm not interested in having sex with you.
Neither were you. I mean, Neither was other you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is your fault. Explain.
I can't. There are rules. And I can't break them.
Very well.
Anyway, shall we?
Right. Which one of you flies?
Well, two of us can.
You know I can fly.
Roof up me now.
Whoosh.
Of course, it's a bloody eagle in America.
There's a powerful
And a
spirit
bit like
here.
a British superhero turning into a cup of tea and a crumpet.
Those don't fly.
Man, you're drinking the wrong tea. And eating the wrong crumpet, wriggle wriggle.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.